Welcome to this week's Fowl Friday Tip of the Week, brought to you by HP Outdoors. Here's your hosts, Josh Palm and Dan Harushka.
Hey guys, it's Josh and Dan, and we're back with another Fowl Friday quick tip of the week. This week we're going to talk about public hunting land and tips to help you be more successful when you're out there hunting pressured spots. You know, for a lot of guys, public land is really the only option that you have. So you don't have the private duck clubs or the guides and things to go with. So you got to make do with what you have to work with. So we're here to talk about this week, just some quick things to help you go out this weekend and be a little bit more successful. For me, there's two main things that I want you to take away as you head out to the field this weekend. One, get to your spot early. There's nothing that you can do to help you be more set up for success the day of the hunt than to be the first person into the marsh. So what that does for you is it allows you to pick the spot that you scouted out, that you've decided it puts you in the best possible position to harvest birds, gives you the best hide, etc. Whatever it is, it made you think that that's the best spot to be in. You don't want anybody else beating you to that spot. So set your alarm early. Make sure you get out of bed and you make it to the field on time. If someone else beats you to the spot, the rest of your day is going to be dictated, and the decisions that you make are going to be dictated by what they decided to do. If you're the first one in, everybody else has to make decisions based on what you've chosen to do. The second thing is going to be, don't sweat the small stuff. What I mean by that, if you're hunting public ground, you have to expect guys to set up a little closer to you than what you'd like. You got to expect that guys are going to sky bust or shoot at the swings, that you're trying to work. All of that kind of stuff is just sort of part of the deal when you're working with, public hunting ground. Don't sweat it. Don't let it ruin your hunt. Still enjoy your time in the field, have friend time, good time with your buddies, all that kind of stuff. And if you stay positive and enjoy the experience, it's likely that you're going to have more success. Obviously we don't always gauge success by, birds on the strap when you're walking out of the field and that kind of thing. But if you're having fun and you're getting an opportunity to shoot at some birds, life is good and you're having a pretty good, successful public land hunt, in my opinion. What about for you, Dan? What do you think are some top things people need to recognize when they're hunting public ground?
My top thing would be different. All right. So we're already in mid-October. You have some scouting in. If you see a ton of people hunting close to parking lots or close to roads, be different. Find some backwaters, do some scouting in that area. If you're out hunting and you see guys using spinners, be different. Take yours down. That might be more of an attractant. Be different again. If you see tons of decoys in someone's spread, maybe you want to, knock it down a few. If you see 3 or 4 dozen and it's not doing anything, take it down to a dozen or a half a dozen decoys. But one thing you probably always want to use is some motion. So always have a rig in your back pocket. And another thing for public land, if you are out there, just make sure you're cleaning up your mess, whether it be shotgun shells or cleaning up birds. Do your best to keep it clean.
So there you have it. Don't be afraid of hunting public ground. Get out there, enjoy it, put in the time, and it too can be a successful opportunity for you. And some of the best hunts that we've ever had here at HP have been on public ground.
Looking for more waterfowl hunting tips and techniques? Visit hpoutdoors.com or subscribe to the HP Outdoors Waterfowl podcast on iTunes.